Dear Gladiators, this is Mr. Gagnon. I'm going to walk you through the Common App. This is for your graduating year of 2021. I'm going to walk through the logistics, how to log in, college essays, and we're going to go over in detail the Common App. So stay tuned, pay attention, and here we go. All right, everybody, this is Mr. Gagnon again. Just going to go over a few things about the Common App. What I'm going to do is I'm going to log into the Common App right now. Okay, and when you create your account, I'm logging in again. And when you create your account, just remember that your password is case sensitive. So I wrote this down, and I had it next to me. So when I logged in, everything was here for me to review. So now when you log in the top right-hand corner, it's going to say, Welcome, Dom. Your CAID is, well, mine in particular is 25637306. And underneath it is going to show you the particular email that I logged in to the account with and registered with. Your CAD number is going to be the number that, if you have any issues with Common App, that number is going to be a reference when you write that particular email. If you're having issues with putting colleges on your college list or anything in particular through the Common App. So the first thing when you log in is going to be your dashboard. There's going to be 4 other tabs associated with that. My Colleges, Common App, College Search, and Financial Aid and Resources. The first one I'm going to click is My Colleges. Now, it says you must first add a college to your My College list before you can apply. So what I'm going to do is I'm simply going to click the College Search list. I'm going to add the first college that I'm really interested in. Or if you want, alphabetically, if you scroll down, the second one says Adelphi University. So what I'm going to do is just click on Adelphi University, and the information about the school comes up. The contact info, the phone number, the admissions email address. The admissions email address is very, very important. A lot of times when you apply in your senior year, you can have issues with your application and not sure if everything is sent over. The counselors can help you too, but the admissions email is very important. This way you can cut and paste it, click on it, it goes right into your Outlook or your Google account, and you can email them directly with any questions that you have. In addition to that, it's going to tell you their address, 1 South Shore Avenue, Garden City, New York. The links underneath it are directly into the college website. There's even a virtual tour for the school, and the College Navigator is another utensil that you can use as well. Going down below is the application deadlines. Now, every college you apply to is going to have early action, rolling admissions, early decisions. So I'm going to go kind of sift through that information right now. So if you see for the fall 2020, that's not going to be my year. The year that actually we're graduating in, you're going to be graduating in, is going to be 2021. And that information is going to be changed as you move into the summer in August. Your account will be rolled over. It's going to ask you, would you like to roll over? And this is just information about the school, other deadlines. So what's early action, right? If you look here, fall 2020, it's going to say first year early action and rolling admission. Early action is just that they accept the material early. Now, early action doesn't necessarily give you an advantage. I'm not sure from the admissions perspective it does, but it just means that in that particular pool class, in that graduating year, you're having your information early. It's a non-binding agreement. You don't have to sign any contracts. Nothing's tied to it. Rolling admissions is they give you they accept the applications year round. In addition to that, they give you admissions acceptances year round as well. So you can either go for the fall or spring. If you go down here, application information, application fees, first year domestic fee, first year international fee. International fees don't apply, but the first year domestic fees are right there. So the cost for Adelphi University is $40. When you go below that, it's going to talk about SATs, standards and policies, recommendations. If you go down a little bit more, it's going to say writing requirements. And the Common App, personal essay, I'm going to show you a little bit more in detail about that. If you scroll to the top, you're going to hit the little blue button on the right. It says Add to My Colleges. And that's what we're just going to do. On the bottom, it's going to post green. Adelphi University has been added to my college list. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and click on colleges. Then I'm going to click on Adelphi University. So when you see the information, it's going to be posted again. But below it is another drop-down menu. It's going to have all college information about it. It's going to talk about the questions. So if you click on questions, for instance, they're going to ask you the preferred term you like to start. So what you can do is click on it. Obviously, I'm not going to, this is just for this year. It's going to say fall 2020, but they're actually going to click on fall 2021. Preferred admissions plan. I'm going to go early action. Preferred residence during your first year. Am I going to be commuting to this school, or am I going to be a resident on campus? So if it's Adelphi University, probably a commuter school. Next question, do you intend to use these schools' specific fee waivers? Some schools do offer fee waivers. They email you directly saying, please apply through the Common App. Here's a fee waiver code. If you have any questions about it, you can always ask your counselor. Do you intend to apply for financial aid? Yes. Adelphi University encourages text messages. Would you like to opt into the text messaging system? I always say yes to this. So when you go back here, you're going to see all these questions. And next to it, it's going to be a little asterisk with a red star. Anything in this application that has a red star and an asterisk next to it, that means it has to be filled out in order to complete it. Next to the Common App recommenders in FERPA. So this particular area doesn't need to be filled out. If you fill it out now, it's gonna kind of just erase all your hard work, and you have to redo it again in August. So now you can create the Common App itself, but don't start filling the recommenders in FERPA out until middle of August. So the recommender in FERPA is just the Family Education Privacy Act, which allows you to see recommendation letters. Now, you can either waive your right to view recommendation letters, or you can waive your right to see the recommendation letters. I always advise my students, and the rest of the counselors in New Way Park do advise their students just to say, waive your rights for recommendation letters. Colleges see it as a good thing, and we move on from there. But there have been certain circumstances where students do want to see the letters of recommendation. If you have any questions about that, please contact your counselor as well. Review and submit. This is where you're going to review and submit your application in the Common App tab, which is the third one in the top hand corner. This has all the information in it, and you're actually going to submit your application through this part. Let's move on. So the Common App itself has a drop-down menu: profile, family education, testing, activities, and writing. As you go through all of these, you're going to see a list. So say, for instance, you are in profile. You're going to scroll all the way down, and you're going to see that you have to fill out the address, contact details, demographics, geography, language, citizenship, and then Common App fee waiver. Let's go back to the Common App fee waiver. When you click on that, students do get free and reduced lunch, and they do get SAT fee waivers. If this applies to you in any circumstance, click yes. There's going to be a drop-down menu that asks you particularly what is the reason you're getting the Common App fee waiver. Just list it and select the button and move on. But make sure you tell your counselor you're doing this, because on your end, when you apply next year, this is going to be an important part. When you click on the family and you go through it, you have to put all your parents' information in, all your siblings' information in, and you're going to have to talk about where they work. Did they graduate college with a bachelor's degree, with an associate's degree, or even master's or a doctorate? You're going to have to fill all this information out, and anything with a red asterisk has to be filled out. If you click on education, you're going to go here. This part is going to say find school. So actually the first school that comes up is New Way Park Memorial. But our school code, if no one knows this, is 333347. Click on that, hit continue. It's going to post New Way Park Memorial High School, 500 Leonard Boulevard, New Way Park, New York, 11040. So for us, the date of entry. So your date of entry could be, I think, 2016 or 2017. It's going to be listed on your transcript. But if you have any questions about it, you can ask your counselor. Is this a boarding school? No. Did you or will you graduate from this school? Yes. And you keep going down, you ask the questions. Here, it says counselor's prefix. I put my information in just for myself. Counselor's first name, counselor's last name, school counselor right here. And then here's my email address. And then here is my phone number as well. When you go down the list, There's going to be other secondary high schools, college and universities, if you took any college classes in school, current and most recent courses that you're taking now. So if you click on that, it's going to ask you, please list all courses you're currently taking this academic year. This means English 101, 102, Bibles, Literature, AP, Government and Politics. Any class that you're currently taking in your senior year must be put in here. They're going to ask you if it's a Regents level, an Advanced level, or Honors level. If you have any questions, just refer to your transcript when you get it. Testing. The testing portion is just where you self-report your scores. Either it's ACT, SAT, or SAT subject tests, as well as AP exams. If you want to self-report, just hit yes, and then you self-report the scores based on the College Board account when you open it up and reference that, or the actstudent.org account. Activities. So I actually went ahead and I put one activity in. So my one activity that I put in was athletics, JV, and varsity lacrosse. So I put captain of the girls lacrosse team, conference championships 2009, and then I participated in grades 10, 11, and 12. And it's going to say time of participation. I put during the school year. And then here's the tricky questions. You're going to ask, and this is going to come up. So hours spent per week. Not many students know how many hours spent per week, but give it a rough estimate. 3 hours a day or 2 hours a day. I put 16 hours a week. And how many weeks spent per year. Some students play lacrosse year-round, so I just put 36 weeks. Or, in addition to that, I intend to participate in a similar activity in college. Those of you that are going for the NCAA, Division I or Division II, not needed for Division III, not necessarily, but you can put it, though, for that. Just put yes and hit continue. So if I scroll back up to the top here, I'm also going to lead myself into the college search tab again. So I'm going to add another college, Molloy College. There it is. It comes up. If you put a college in and it doesn't come up, it might not take it. The Common App might not be linked or correlated with the college that you put in. Just remember that the spelling is correct and everything else is accurate on the website. Also, click on Molloy College. There it is. More information. Direct phone number again, just like Delphi University. Scroll down, and this is where you go. So let's go back to the Common App writing portion. That's the last portion I'm going to save for this. So you click on writing, and you'll see one of the colleges that I already added, which is Delphi University. It's required the essay. So I'm going to click I understand. And then I'm going to go down, and there's going to be 7 essay prompts just going over what topics I can write about. There's 2 ways to do this. One, you could select an essay topic about it and write based on that prompt. Or write your essay first. Don't worry about the prompts. Come back, read your essay, and pick the one that correlates with the most. That's the easiest way, I think. If it's a Word document, all you're going to do is just cut and paste it and put it in there. Obviously, that you see, there's a Google Drive account. So if you log into your Google Drive account, you can access it and upload it directly from there. So, in addition to that, if you go to disciplinary history, they're going to ask you if you've ever been suspended from school. This has to be answered. Or additional information on the bottom. Last tab, last but not least, the financial aid and resources. This particular part, you learn more about the financial aid. About how the U.S. government allocates money or monetary policies that are going to affect you for the following year. Your parents also have to submit their tax return documentation from 2019-2020. So I'm not sure when they get their information. Just have it handy when you fill out the FAFSA. Now, this is just dated October 1st, 2019. Again, moving forward again, it's going to be October 1st, 2020 when you can start the FAFSA form. Any questions or anything that you have lingering in your mind, please email me directly. The counselors are always here to help you. Again, this is just a tutorial to make sure that you guys are on the same page. Now, things might change in the near future. Make sure you guys are working on your college essays. I'm going to do another video on the college essay itself and letters of recommendation. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Let's go into my Paul Gladiator.